The #3 USC men's water polo team is having a dominant season this fall, and joining me in studio now is freshman goalie Nick Porter. Thanks for being here, Nick.
Thanks for having me.
So you're actually from Australia, so super far away from home. How did you end up at USC?
Well, coming to USC has been something that I've always wanted to do. Growing up, obviously seeing the dynasty of 6 titles in a row from 08 to 13 was something that I was really hoping to one day be a part of. I spoke to Jovan, and you just don't say no when he comes calling. So I signed.
Yeah. Has the transition been difficult for you at all between Australia and here?
Yeah, it is a bit different. I've got to say, there's a lot more emphasis on sort of plays and systems, and so I had to adjust to that very quickly. But I'm pretty happy with how I've adjusted and how the team's also adjusted to having me in the team. It's been really positive for us.
Yeah, and what do you think you miss most about home?
I grew up on the beach, so I used to go to the beach all the time, but we're quite lucky to have some pretty awesome beaches pretty close here as well. So yeah, probably I'd say the beach.
And you're actually a member of the Australian national team. How did it feel being able to represent your country in that way?
Yeah, it's a massive honour. And to do it, I was 19 when I made my debut, so I was super happy to do that at that age. I got the chance to tour Europe with the team earlier this year as well, and I think that kind of experience helps me to help the team when I get in the water over here at USC.
Do you have a favourite country you've played in at all?
I've got to say Hungary. We played a couple of big games against Hungary earlier this year that I was fortunate enough to get in the cage for, and a big home crowd for the Hungarians. It was a little bit daunting, but like I said, just another great experience.
Yeah. So you actually took over the goalie position for McQuinn Barron, who graduated in the spring. He is a player who made a huge impact on the men's water polo team here. Did you feel any pressure in taking over his role?
I certainly wasn't given any pressure from anybody else but myself. Obviously McQuinn was a very loyal servant to this team for the last 4 years, and I think he has the all-time saves record as well for men's water polo here. So, I mean, I have my own pressure that I put on myself, but I certainly wasn't given any pressure from anyone else, which was great.
Did he give you any tips going into this?
Yeah, I actually spoke to McQuinn quite a bit when I first came over and just before I came over, and he was just saying, make sure you learn the system, make sure you, do everything you can to prepare for games, and yeah, he's been really great as well, sort of welcoming me here to SC.
So USC water polo only has 1 loss this season against Stanford. What do you think has been the key to being so successful?
I think there's a number of factors, but I think the main one is having Jovan as our head coach. I've personally never had a coach who's put so much effort into preparing us for a game. He's constantly watching video of other teams, constantly thinking about what we can do to get up over the opposition. So that gives us as players a huge sense of confidence when we go into the game, knowing that we have a great game plan, that game plan can adjust if things aren't going so well. So I think the main key to success is Jovan and his coaching staff, for sure.
And do you think you can win a national championship this year with the team?
It's a massive call. Obviously, that's the goal. I'm not going to jinx anything, but that's what we're working towards every day. And there's a great belief in the team at the moment. We're in great shape, so we've just got to keep improving, keep going through week by week, working on the things we need to work on, and we'll see what happens.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being here, Nick. And
all good.
Be sure to catch Nick and the rest of the water polo team as they take on Long Beach State and Pepperdine this weekend.